Hello and welcome to the class. My name's Paddy. Today, we're going to be talking about education. So, by the end of this class, you should have some vocabulary to talk about your studies, your time at school, and university. Remember, after this class, if you have any questions about what we've said during the class, you can click on the Ask Your Teacher button to send us a message with any questions that you have. Also, during this class, there will be some questions for you to answer. You can find these questions below the video. I will tell you when to answer the questions and I will give you some time to do so. Okay, let's get started. So to begin, I've got some descriptions of different students at different places. We've got university students studying law in a seminar, primary school students learning maths, and secondary students studying English in the classroom. I'm going to show you an image, and I would like you to decide what can you see in this image, A, B, or C. Look at the first question below this video, and can you choose the correct option for this image, A, B, or C? The correct option is A. This is a seminar. It's a little bit less formal than a normal university lecture, and these people appear to be adults. So they are university students at a seminar. Okay, next image. Look at the next question below this video, and can you choose the correct option for this image, A, B, or C? These students look like teenagers, so they are secondary students. It looks like they're studying English in a classroom. Whereas these students are definitely children, so they are probably primary school students, and they could be learning maths. So let's think a little bit more about these places and stages of education. On the right, I have a list of different schools. We have high school or secondary school, university or college, middle school, kindergarten, preschool or nursery school, and elementary school or primary school. I'd like you to think about the correct order that these go in terms of our life. Starting with the youngest and finishing with the oldest, what is the correct order for A, B, C, D, and E? Look at the next question below this video, and can you type the correct order of these letters? For example, E, D, C, B, A? What do you think? Okay, first we have D, kindergarten, preschool, or nursery school. Depending on the country, these might have slightly different ages. Around the world, kindergarten is probably the most commonly used word. It's the word used in the USA. In the UK, we also say kindergarten, sometimes preschool, sometimes nursery school, which can be a little bit younger. Children can be 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. It's before the main school. Next, we have E, elementary school in the USA, but in the UK, we say primary school. This is usually between ages 6 to 11, maybe to 12. Next, we have middle school. Now, some countries have a middle school, some countries do not have a middle school. In the UK, most places do not have middle school, but in the USA, middle school is usually between the ages of 11 to 14 approximately. Next, we have high school or secondary school. High school in the USA and many countries around the world. In the UK, we say secondary school. This is usually from ages 11 or 12 until 16 and sometimes until 18. Finally, we have university. In the USA, they sometimes say university if it's very top level and prestigious, or usually they say college or college. In the UK, college is a little bit different. College is more like secondary school when you're 17 or 18. So this is a little bit confusing. But again, university is what you do after you're 18, and you can use the word university in any country, but in America, they often call it college. Okay, so let's think about what we do in these places. I'm going to show you a sentence which a student might say. I would like you to decide, where is this student? A, B, C, D, or E? First sentence, number 1. My professor gave a lecture on macroeconomic theory. Look at the next question below this video, and can you choose the place where the student said this? The correct answer is B. This is definitely a university because professors don't work at schools. Professors work at universities. Teachers work at schools. Also, give a lecture. If you give a lecture, that's a very formal talk, like at a university. And finally, the topic, macroeconomic theory. Maybe you study this a little bit in high school or secondary school, but it sounds more like a university topic. Number 2, we're learning how to do addition and subtraction in Mr. Davis's maths class. Which school or location would you say this at? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is E, primary school or elementary school. In maths, I think if you're studying how to add numbers together or how to minus numbers from each other, that sounds like something you might learn at a younger age. So I think this is a primary school topic. 3, we did some finger painting and then we had a nap. Where would somebody say this? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is D. This sounds like something you do at kindergarten or preschool or nursery school. Painting with your fingers and then taking a little short nap, again, sounds like something you might do when you're 4 years old, maybe 5 years old. 4, I have to study for my English, history, and maths exams. I think there are 2 possible schools where you might say this. Which ones? Look at the next question below this video and choose the 2 correct options. I think the correct answers here are A and C. At more senior schools, we take exams, don't we? And you might take exams in different subjects. Generally, at university, you're going to specialize a little bit more, especially in most countries in the world, apart from the USA, you tend to study one subject. So many subjects and taking exams sounds like something you might do as a teenager. So A and C would be correct there. Let's think a little bit more about the subjects we study at school. You can learn the names of these subjects yourself, but some of them can be a little bit confusing. I'm going to talk about these subjects, which can sometimes cause confusion, especially with pronunciation. The first one is history. History. The pronunciation has two syllables. It's not history, it's history. So notice that that O actually disappears a little bit when we pronounce it. History. The next one is geography. Geography. The pronunciation makes it more like 3 syllables than 4 syllables. Geography, not geography. Now, American English sometimes pronounces it geography, geography. So they do sometimes make it 2 syllables to begin with, but the O is stressed, not the gra. So geography or geography. The next one is chemistry. Chemistry. This word comes from the Greek language, so we don't pronounce it chemistry, we pronounce it chemistry. The next one is literature. Literature. It's quite difficult, but the stress is on the first syllable with lit. And then we say tr and then ch. Literature. However, in the USA, they would say it literature. Literature. So in British English, literature. American English, literature. The next one, economics or economics. Economics or economics. Notice that I stress the no. Economics or economics. Both E and E are correct at the beginning. It's not really a British or American difference. It's just some people say it one way, other people say it the other way. Both are correct. However, be careful. We say the economy. Economy, that's a different word, so the stress is different. So economy, but economics. So when you change the form of the word, like economical, economy, economist, then sometimes the stress changes. The next one is physics. Now, this is difficult because it looks like some other words. Do not confuse it with physical education, which is PE, and do not confuse it with psychology, which is the study of the human mind. Physics is an area of science that deals with physical things. So you usually study things like energy, force, mass, atoms, atomic structure, electricity, magnetism, those ideas. Physics. Next one, maths. I think we all understand maths, but notice that in British English, we abbreviate mathematics to maths. But in American English, they abbreviate mathematics to math. Same word, both are correct, but in British English, we put an S after the abbreviation. In American English, they don't. So an American would say, I have math class. A British English speaker would say, I have maths class. IT. IT stands for information technology, but it is the study of computers and the internet. So if you learn about computers or using the internet at school, that is IT. It's also the name of the department in a company that deals with computers and internet for the company. That is the IT department. PE stands for physical education. If you do sport during a class at school, that is PE. If you do any physical activity or exercise during a class at school, that is PE. Now let's look at some useful phrases that we use when talking about our time at school. I'm going to tell you about a student called Rita. Rita must attend class every day. Rita does her homework in the evenings. Next week, Rita has to hand in an essay. Her teacher will mark the essay and then give her a grade. Rita usually gets good grades. In July, Rita is going to take 5 exams. If Rita studies hard, she will pass those exams. Look at the verbs and pay attention to how they collocate. Attend class. Do homework. Hand in an essay, or hand in your homework, or hand in an assignment. Mark the essay, mark the test, mark the student's work, and then give the student a grade. We can also say give the student a score or give the student a mark as well. I get good grades, which means I achieve well at school. You can also say I get bad grades or I get poor grades. Now, F and G, be careful. Take an exam is not the same as pass an exam. If you take an exam, you do the exam. You sit down and you do the exam. If you pass an exam, you get good grades. For example, sometimes to pass, you need to get more than 60%. So if you get 65%, you have passed the exam or passed the test. If you study hard, you can pass the exam. Here is an image. What can you see in this image? Which sentence do you think matches this image best? Look at the next question below this video and choose the sentence which matches this image best. A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. The correct answer is C. In this image, we can see Rita handing in an essay. So this is a document with some writing on it, and the teacher has not yet marked it. Rita is giving it to the teacher, or maybe giving it to the university office. You can, of course, hand in your essay by email these days. Here is another image. Look here. What is happening or what has happened in this image? It could be 2 possibilities. Look at these options and look at the next question below this video, and can you choose the 2 sentences that describe this image? The correct answers are E, Rita usually gets good grades. So on her homework, Rita is getting an A+, so that's a pretty good grade. Also, we could say that she has passed her exam. So maybe this is the result of her exam. So she has studied hard, so she has passed her exam. And this image, what can you see in this image? Look at the next question below this video and choose the 1 correct sentence that matches this image. The correct answer is F. In this image, this girl, or maybe Rita, is taking an exam. Maybe she will pass the exam, or maybe she will fail the exam. When we talk about school and our studies, it's also important to be able to use prepositions correctly. In these sentences, I have removed some prepositions. Examples of prepositions are things like in, on, at, for, from, by. So let's think about the correct prepositions to complete these sentences. First of all, number 1. Look at the next question below this video and can you choose the correct preposition to complete sentence number 1? Your options are in, on, or for. The correct answer is in. In high school, I studied maths, English, and chemistry. We could also say at high school. Both in and at would be correct. Number 2. Which preposition would be correct to complete sentence number 2? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. Your options are in, of, or for. The correct answer is, again, in. So when we talk about the subject that you majored in, or that you have a degree in, or that you have a master's in, or that you have a diploma in, we would say, I have a degree in philosophy. I have a diploma in Spanish. I have a master's degree in business management. Number 3. What is the correct preposition to complete sentence number 3? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. Your options are at, in, or from. The correct answer is from. I graduated from the University of Edinburgh in 2012. If you wanted to add the subject, you could say, I graduated from the University of Edinburgh in engineering in 2012. Finally, sentence number 4. What is the correct preposition to complete sentence number 4? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. Your options are in, on, or with. The correct answer is on. Maybe I'm on a computer training course, or maybe I'm on a surfing course. To be on a course means at the moment you are studying this temporary course. Can you use these prepositions to talk about your education experience? Okay, let's finish by reviewing some of the things we've learned in this class. I have some questions for you. Let's see if you can answer them. The first question is, number 1, where do American children study before they go to college? Look at the next question below this video and can you write the correct answer? It could be more than one word. The correct answer is high school. American children study at high school, usually from the ages of 14 to 18. Next question. How many syllables are there in this word? How many syllables are there in this word? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. Are there 2, 3, or 4? The correct answer is history. It's 2. There are 2 syllables in history. The way we pronounce it normally is history. Next question. How do British people usually say mathematics? Look at the next question below this video, and can you choose the correct option? Do we say math, do we say maths, or do we say mathematics usually? The correct answer is maths. So we abbreviate it to the first few letters, but we also keep the S at the end. American people usually say math. Number 4, I would like you to complete this sentence with the correct word. Remember, you need the correct form of the verb as well. Look at the next question below this video, and can you write the correct form of the word to complete this sentence? The correct answer is marked. You could also say graded. That's more common in America, but marked our exams yet. It's the past participle because it's present perfect. My teacher has not marked our exams yet, so I don't know my results. Number 5, again, we are missing a verb from this sentence. What is the correct word to complete this sentence? Look at the next question below this video, and can you write the correct word? The correct answer is take any exams. Pass is not correct. Take is when you sit an exam, you do an exam. Number 6, we are missing one word. What is it? Look at the next question below this video, and can you write the word which is missing from number 6? The correct answer is the preposition in. I have a master's degree in Spanish literature. And finally, number 7. Again, we are missing a verb, and it must be in the correct form of the verb. Look at the next question below this video, and can you write the correct form of the verb to complete sentence 7? The correct answer is graduated. I graduated from university in 1998, and I've been working since then. That is the end of the class. So hopefully now you have a better idea of some of the vocabulary we use to talk about school, university, and studies. Remember, if you have any questions about what you've learned in this class, you can click on the Ask Your Teacher button to send us a message, and we will respond to any question that you send us. Thank you for watching.